Well, hello YouTube, welcome. We've now managed to spin into someone's bad idea, which I think is a human team. So it's humans versus undead, and I'm on 2 wins. Let's have a look and see what they're on. We're playing against a Jolet. We'll receive, please. So we're on 2 wins, they're on 2 wins and a loss. And they have got 3 guard, 1 tackle. Tackle's annoying. 3 catches, which is slightly more than usual. Another guard. And then we've got 2 skilled linemen. The wrestle probably could have been a block here. And the dirty player is demonstrating they're a little bit of a naughty tinker. Peeps Champ says, I was watching some YouTube content a moment ago, and I just want to say SOR 4 is the greatest beat 'em up I've ever made. Streets of Rage 4. It's where did that come from? That's not left field. That's a different county. I mean, I don't disagree with you. It's pretty good, but Streets of Rage 2 is probably the best Streets of Rage. Quick question, what star player would you induce with flings in arena? I don't know. I don't play halflings and goblins. They're just not my jam. They're just not. Oh, Sith Trooper, hello. Thank you very much.
Trooper just subscribed with Prime.
Thank you very much indeed for the sub, and I know we played each other in arena not long ago. Forget the exact racial matchup, but we did play. Right. Oh, that's not 3D anymore, is it? There's the bloody guard over.
Beers with Bears just subscribed with Prime.
Let's change the angle of the angle. Let's swap these around. So we're blocking that way and that way. That can go and stand. Oh, hang on. I don't want to expose a ghoul. I really don't want to expose a ghoul. No, we'll go the other way. Right. Ghoul goes in there. That's 3 dice. If that 3 dice works and is a POW, that follows up. That is a 2 dice. And then we get a 3 dice there. And then we can blitz using a ghoul wrestle there. That works. Right. That will satiate me. Beers with Bears, thank you very much indeed for 4 months. Sith, have you managed to get any 7-win runs yet? Uh-oh. Ah, crap. Oh, no. You can't play that Dark Elf team anymore this season. So Arena's totally different to Ladder away. So Arena is a maximum of 8 games in a run, because you can win 7 and lose 1, and then you'll play your 9th game, and then it's 9 games in a run, and then it's done. So no, I suppose I can't, but it's fulfilled its purpose. It's the idea of Arena is it is tabletop Blood Bowl, tabletop competition Blood Bowl brought to life. Now, if you're a tabletopper, then this probably appeals to you. If you don't like tabletop tournament stuff, then it won't appeal to you. But you can play as many runs as you like. So if you go 0-2, fine, make another team. Play again, play again, play again. There is no limit to the amount of tries you can have in Arena. And at the moment, the VIPs are lobbying on your behalf for greater rewards. Lobby for the end of overtime. I don't like the idea. I like overtime being in. I'm not going to push for that. Because draws would really irritate me. I don't want to see draws. Draws is bad. Not sure what I'm going to do with you yet. Not sure what I'm going to do with you yet. Want to move you into there, and then I want to punch that in the head, probably with that. So... we've got block. I'm not sure I would trade being down a ball for up an ogre. Yeah, blitz short kick was the problematic set of rolls here, although that's worked out quite nicely. Can't follow, sadly. Well... that's stun. I think you have to throw this. I think that has to go in there to shut that down. That has to go there, and then that has to go there. Yeah. The double stun's the problem for both of us. What's this arena I'm hearing about? Tabletop Blood Bowl. Basically, tournament tabletop Blood Bowl is now on Blood Bowl 3. Jock, I do hear what you're saying in terms of that there's definitely not, you're not the only person that said, I don't like arena because it's got overtime in it. And I think what that says is that we're looking for a different format. Can we find a format that suits everybody? Honestly, I don't know, but that's the question, I guess, what people that people need to try and answer. Because is it a problem? He's got his 2D here. Alright, he's gone and smashed that one in the face. I think that might well be a good suggestion for the next season, because they definitely have indicated a willingness to try different rule sets each season. So if people enjoy this and if people play this one, then I would be very surprised if there isn't one next season as well. Oh, where the hell is the ball going? Oh. Whoopsie! So, blitz, push, 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 push. Doesn't really help me very much. How do I surf that? How do I push that there? Blitz, push, 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 push. That's now against the sideline. That might help me. Just need to fill that in, which is possible by putting that in there. So let's say that goes in there. Right, fine. That is now stood there, but that square's a problem. Push that to there. Other than that, I guess what I'm doing is blocking here, following, and blitzing with a Zombo, and I think that's probably the play, isn't it? Yeah. Alright. Bad news. Bad news, everyone. This has to be a follow. Not a both down here is no good. Shove the guard out of the way. And the big money move. Well, the humans are starting to evaporate, but where's the ball? Oh, that's not helpful. Does that save me in any way? 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Adding another square in that he can bounce crap through. Help me. Probably. Put that in there, put that in there. So the ball is now his, but we've managed to delete 3 positionals. I think that's pretty good. That's a pretty good trade, actually. What happens to dead ending your players after the arena after the game? They reset. Your team for every game you will play with arena is the team you create initially, no matter what. And yes, your point. That's why people enjoy it. Tabletop Blood Bowl, tournament Blood Bowl. This is my favourite format of Blood Bowl. Hey, Daycores, thank you.
Decazer89 just subscribed with Prime.
That's coming out on Sunday. The video you're asking about will be out on Sunday. Right, we should be able to get a couple more here. Remove the guards in again. Two dice that one. Two dice that one. That's going to mean you can stand up. You probably can then do a fun angle of angle. That needs to be filled in. That's the square, isn't it? I think that gets rid of a catcher. All right. One, two. Wait, what? Oh, the ball. Well, that's gone in the wrong square. One, two, three, four, five, six. Push that. Push the catcher off. Or blitz and pick the ball up. Just take the ball. That's also an option. Take the ball, isn't it? Don't go for the fancy serve. Pick the ball up. Oh, how very droll. But it is the right play. No. I'll get you next time, Gadget. There we go. Then we can just pick the ball up, right? There we go. I forgot how in this stream it likes to run 6 minutes of ads at a time. Oh, shut up. No, it doesn't. That's so not true. December is the advert, the month that the streamers will run the most. The amount of money that Twitch will pay you for December versus January, for example, is about twice as much. So, reads my message and doesn't even say hello. Does he remember me? Kinroth, of course I remember you.
Santa from Exeter gifted a tier 1 subscription to Kinroth.
The young American that was very good at Blood Bowl. That just randomly disappeared. Yes, I remember you. How far ahead do you edit your YouTube videos? Oh, in an ideal world, I'd do a week at a time, but I don't. Today's YouTube video got edited this morning, so that's how far I'm out. Nowhere near as far out. No, I don't edit them. I cut them in VODs and throw them up from Twitch. I'm nowhere near out as far, nowhere near as far out as I should be. There's three forms to play the game now, Kinroth. There is ladder, there is sprint ladder, and there is arena. Oh, and the fourth one. And then there is leagues. So private leagues completely exist and you can absolutely play them. And they are played by a lot of people. One. Then there is the other three. The sprint ladder is what record can you create after by 20 games? And then there is long format ladder, which is not something I'm particularly interested in, but you can play as many ladder games as you like. Oh, and then there's there's another one. You can play against the AI. And the AI is currently getting a bit of a revamp. Right, well that mummy's not going anywhere, so up you get. If that goes and stands in there, that cancels that out. We can block. Follow. Block and follow. How many can we get here? I feel like we should be able to get more than... Need that square. So that's just gone to there, hasn't it? Let's push. I'll get rid of all the guards. We don't want the dirty player to do dirty, horrible things to us, so... Right. No. Don't. I'd rather poke my eyes out than play against the AI. So death blow. Yeah, it's currently not great. Playing against the AI, so the opponents that follow strict gameplay scripts. Or you play against Andydavo and you prioritise service over with CCL championships, that kind of AI. Yes. Literally that kind of AI. I haven't got Frenzy on this team. But Sprint Ladder doesn't apply to anyone who's not already up in the SR tree. No, Jock, you're right, it doesn't. But then it's a mechanism for qualifying for the championships. So I would argue that anyone in bronze, silver, gold wasn't trying to do that either. So Sprint Ladder is one of those things that only applied to a handful of people in the first place, because normal ladder applied only to a handful of people in the first place. Now, I would very much like to see a bronze, silver, gold type playoff. I don't know quite the mechanism for that yet, but I would very much like to see how do we get the people who are playing in bronze, silver, gold to play in that sort of element. You're feeling sorry for this poor human coach. He's stood too close to the sidelines. So I don't disagree with you, but that's what's caused this. You've stood too close to the sideline. Right. That goes in the bin. Step one. If I was playing as the humans now, genuinely what I'd be doing is I'd be pulling out and saying, fine, okay, you've won this half, fine, but don't cause more damage to me.
Lev, I think that is subscribed.
TomTech189 just subscribed with Prime.
Can we do anything fun here? I don't think so. I think we haven't quite got enough squares to fill. That goes in there. This can be a push. That unlocks that channel for us to run through.
Peeps_champ just subscribed for 2 months. I'm just here for hot knob action.
Knob action. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1. Run you around the corner. We can push you into the crowd as well. Okay, that's 2 gone. There you go. This is an absolute trucking. I got lucky and I was able to then force more removals. So I've been lucky in the very beginning where I got rid of the ogre and a couple of others. That was just random luck. And then he's turned over a little bit and we were able to just, you know, cause all manner of problems. Let's go and run over there. Right, what do we hate? What have we got left? Human lineman, catcher. I think that catch is probably up for kicking in the face, isn't it? Straight injury roll. We've got 2 spare players, why not? Mind? Exact elves have finished the top 2 in the last 3. Hello, Hyperbrain, how you doing?
Hyperbrain72 just cheered 100 bits. Impressive stuff, Mr. Davo.
Thanks very much. Now, I've only got 13 players and I want to keep a spare one just in case, right? All that wakes up, he scores his 1 turn, and then we have a long drive. There's no point playing for win more. I don't need to. I don't want to. Yeah, there's 2 more back. Because he might 1 turn. There we go. Although in effect to look out for, you do get even less elf play and ladder. Yep. I'm interested in playing the 20 game sprints in ladder. I don't think at the moment they interest or have any impact in the regular core player base. But I think that we could fix that by having a ladder for an after party for the lower leagues. Yeah. Look, for me, the ladder is a mechanism for people to be able to play quick games, and I probably would be happy to see most, if not all, of the breaks taken off the ladder from next season, personally, because all of the breaks that were on the ladder were there because they were trying to control it in some way. That's now not needed because we've got 2 other forms of Blood Bowl. For those who don't like and will cry at breaks, that they're not, you don't need that anymore. That's gone probably too deep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, even with top spin, that doesn't matter. I'll just stay put. But the breaks are terrible and don't solve the problem like that. Yeah, I know. The breaks weren't there. They weren't. How do I say this? They were a trade-off. They won't count, and it's one of the key solutions is short season. Yes, I agree. They won't. That's a non-negotiable. Yeah, to talk, that problem you're talking about there is one of the largest problems in ladder for me. I think the arena mode requires extra. This is still actually on, by the way. If he gets a push here, he can chain the catcher forwards, and you put the catcher in that square, and then you can use this guy. And then you can push the thrower back a square. So push the thrower back a square now and get a POW. So that means your thrower is... Oh, it's not in range. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh, it's not on. Oh, it is. No, you just do it this way. You just have to use a blitzer instead. So this guy punches here. The blitzer runs backwards. And then these two can run into these 2 squares here. And then this guy can push the catcher forwards. So it'd just be a 6+ throw. So it is technically doable. But he didn't do it that way. Have you ever thought about eating elves after you've killing them? Yes. The big one's back. So he hasn't got a blitzer, so he's down a guard. What has he lost?
Bentley 621 just subscribed with Prime. I've been here for 22 months. I now hear voices in my head that say surf any and everyone, and my life is a wreck now.
Jay Bentley, thank you very much indeed for 22 glorious months. So White Jock, why don't you play the ladder? The arena, I don't get it. Glorious is a stretch. Glorious. All right then. Jay Bentley's bang average 22 months. Because he hates overtime. But does that mean that you've never got time ever? Or but because you hate overtime, you won't countenance playing it at all? Ah, right, okay. Well, your suggestion in terms of including draws and then including draws and then giving it a cap is certainly one that could be possibly considered. Oh dear. Okay, Bentley, it's been a pleasure to have you here for the last 2 years. Yeah, I'd like to see an end of season run based on arena records. I think that would be really interesting. So depending on how the UI is constructed for next season, it's certainly something I'm going to be considering running. Which would be have an end of season playoff for all the high ranking arena players. So he can get to the ball. He hasn't covered it though. I would countenance putting a catch around the corner here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. He's playing off 10. He's going to toss it backwards. He's not going to toss it backwards. He's just going to hold it. How'd you work out high-ranking arena players? Please, people who play more would get in. I don't know, because I don't know how the arena... I don't know. But as an idea, it would be nice to have arena playoffs. Mechanism, as yet, unconfirmed. Two of my 3 zombies are down. Putting it over. A bonus hit. Reroll potentially for a bonus hit. Seems a bit of a crap trade. It doesn't. The jock, it only loosely matches you on games played. So when it first was dropped, it heavily matched you on games played. Now it only loosely matches you. So it's better to put 2 people who are on 6-0 against each other because the standard of gameplay is probably going to be better. Equally, if it can't find a 6-0 player and you're on 6, it won't give you no game, it'll give you a game. So effectively, you will always get that. So you've got what you want as plan B. Yeah, I don't play any different if I'm on a X01 versus X00. I don't know. I don't know why they put the record in. I think it's nice to know some people care. Put them the other way around. Never mind. It's time to dominate these. One, two, three, four, five, six, 1, 2. Ooh. That definitely just gets punched in the face. That's a 2+. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Better than getting a both down and being blocked. Jock, I think that statement that you've made there is probably the crux of what needs to be improved for me with Blood Bowl 3. Why? The question should be, why should I play it? What am I getting out of this? Why am I playing it? And once sufficient reward can be inserted, then we're in great shape. And I like ladder because I like this. This is, for the first time for forever, this is what I actually want to play online. It's never existed before, so I'm getting to play what I want to play. I do accept, though, that I'm probably a minority at the moment, and I'm certainly not. I'm not the majority, because if I was, ladder would be way more popular, right? And it's not. Sorry, this would be more popular than ladder, and it's not. It's about 25% of the popularity. And so for next season, I'd like to see that the World Cup is opened up to more people. I am personally a little annoyed that the private leagues are allowed to cap it to private league entrants only. I don't think that fits with what... They're being short-sighted, and I don't think they should be allowed to be short-sighted. Because they're being short-sighted because they are, it's for us. I'm like, no. You're supposed to be trying to grow your player base. There's not a construct of the us or them. But that's my opinion. It doesn't make it right or wrong. You can use dodge, but I'm going to use tackle. We can do this punch. This punch unlocks. It unlocks loads. This punch unlocks this. Well, I wanted to get a POW to go after this, but I didn't get one, so we know a slight problem. So the World Cup format in-game doesn't have tickets attached to it. World Cup format in-game doesn't have... What do you mean, Jock? Sorry, I don't understand. I have very little instrumental league progression. Yeah, I don't play that much progression stuff. The tournament stuff is not... Tournament Blood Bowl is what I enjoy. That's my personal jam. Taking player versus player at a known, relatively balanced format and asking the two people to play against each other and seeing which one of you better. That I very much like. Remember, Andy hates fun. Ugh. I think he's still got a square left. Yes. They were the fun sponge. This could be where the catcher gets deployed. Or is John Lee just going to bring it forward and then hide the catcher in here on the side cage? Let's find out. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven.
Moisture
Yeah.
is the essence of wetness, and wetness is the essence of
That was one rush. Oh, he's going to deploy another reroll. Oh, that's annoying. Oh well. Right. So almost certainly we just need to force you to actually pop it in. I think we're going to want the guard in here, actually. So, first of all, slap that in the head. Fail. But follow. Not fail, stand still. Now we can block here, and I can follow. That allows the guard to go in there. So it's a rush, but it is probably well worth it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because we're going to end up putting the go for it. Reroll into. And I need to put go for it into you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, this is all for nothing if this isn't a POW. Now, is it a POW? It is a POW. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I could stand there and it's the same move. Do that then. I'll do that then. Jock says playing H3 have a date. Early September. It'll be sorted shortly. It is very, very, very likely to be the second weekend of September. For various reasons. Least of all not that the people helping me facilitate their rotational 4 are unavailable in the first week of September, which is where I actually wanted to put it. So it's very likely to be the second week. How close is that to the Euros? Don't know, don't care. Not going. No, that's not true. Eurobowl is middly end of the following month. So there'll be about 4 weeks in it. No, it's the weekend of the 14th. Yes, it will be a Dominion weekend, yes. Which is what I really didn't want to put it on, but I can't do it the week. I don't think I can do the third week in September. He needs a straight 6. Full dodge. It's more Sheffield. It will be... you might murder me. Yeah, no, it's going to be the second week of September. It's got to the point where there is no weekend that someone isn't going, but don't do it then. I can't. Yeah, talk. I cannot find now a weekend that doesn't conflict with someone. Right, it's going to annoy somebody. Oh, well, at least it wasn't on that one. Greetings. All right, we have to largely rely on this just working. So first of all, let's do that without doing anything else, because this tells me whether or not we are wonderful. Okay. Now the ball. Probably go over there. Now it is secure. This is a PAL. This helps me a lot. You can go and stand in there. Go there. We have wrestle. This is acceptable. Turn. Because now the ball is on us. We don't need to score. We just have to stop them scoring. BACB will have a better rule set than the two. It will, yeah. Yes, I am. I think. Does it clash with anything? Because if it clashes with something, that's a problem. But if it doesn't clash, then yes. I just haven't had a chance to go and look to see if it clashes. Please tell me it doesn't clash with something obvious like NAF Championships or something. Is Bang Average Chicken Bowl 4 going to use the Euro Bowl rule set? No, weirdly. There'll be plenty of tournaments of Euro Bowl. Yeah. It's an atrocious rule set. We are absolutely not using it. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay, unpicking this is going to be fun. Can do 2D there. Could also blitz here. 1, no follow, 2, 3, 4, 5. Block. That helps. Block here. Follow. That's 2D. Oh, actually, we could just open with that 2D. Which would give me that 2D. And then these two can run off over there. That's probably the best play of the lot. As we're not going to be playing overtime, you can stand up. So, punch. Follow. now we can actually run this way. No, this way's better now. I don't need to do anything. So, blitz here. We can just run off now. No follow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. The ball is going to go there. Ball is now runned off. Go. That's 1D. That's now 2D. Yeah, good, need not bone. Everything's fine. What's the best rule set for tournaments? Darren Von Voice, that is a very, very political question, and the actual answer is there is no one right answer. There is probably a rule set.
I am the god of hellfire, and I bring you fire.
There is a rule set triangle, which I think people need to consider, and different people like different things on the triangle. So, in the top of the triangle would be simplicity. In the bottom left of the triangle, there would be balance, and in the bottom right of the triangle, there would be fun. And fun of itself also has different meanings to different people, because to some people fun is balance, to some people fun is allowing janky like morgue builds. So there is no one best rule set. I don't think anyone's written a rule set that everyone goes, wow, that's amazing. But a lot of people have written some rule sets that a lot of people do like. Yeah, I liked my last set of rules, but there were some things I will be changing. So I will be iterating on my rule set rather than rewriting it. There we go. That's game. We're not going to have anyone stood up who's going to be close enough to stop my ghoul. Necro tier 4. Yeah, probably. No, seriously. John Lee says, thanks for the match. Sorry, I couldn't give up a better fight. John Lee, it's been a great fight. I think I commented on it at the time. I don't know how much you were listening on and not. The early removals really snowballed really hard. The ogre, yeah, I luckily chinned the ogre off the line of scrimmage, and then I got 2 fairly early lucky KOs. After that, though, the continuation of standing near the sidelines probably got you into a lot of bother. What I did like was you were able to eventually stay down and then reset for the second half. And I thought that was a key takeaway, that you were able to reset for the second half. There is my little baby ball taken into the end zone. It gave birth to a proud touchdown. Beautiful. And that takes the undead to 3-0. Awesome.